Hey, welcome back to the Fox Shop Barbecue, where we do all of our cooking of foodstuffs right down here in the Fox Shop. And if you don't know what the Fox Shop is, this here is the Fox Shop. That's the name of my other YouTube channel, which is, well, it's pretty much the same logo, but it's just called the Fox Shop. Primarily an automotive channel where we do things such as redoing this 94 Ford F-150. I got a 93 Bronco over in the other shop, ready to be painted. And gonna be going on that here real quick. Just waiting for the weather to warm up a little bit, which it's doing. I actually think winter is over. As far as I can see out on the forecast, 50s and 60s. So I think winter is over. I probably shouldn't be saying that, but I think so. And the heater is running in the background, so just try to ignore that a little bit. It doesn't make too much noise, and it's been kicking on and off, but just we'll have to deal with that a little bit. Anyway, today here on the Fox Shop Barbecue, we're going to be making up some pork steaks. So let me get things set up down here, and I'll bring you back in just a minute. All right, so like usual, I've got my gloves on down here because I don't have a sink down here in the Fox Shop, and anytime I handle raw meat, wear gloves. But these are ham steaks, pork steak, same thing, they're called the same thing. I guess it's kind of a Midwestern thing, which I wasn't aware of. So maybe you've never even heard of them. First time I had these was, it's been a long time ago. My ex-wife's dad lives in Texas, and he was hunting wild boar. And somehow we ended up with some of that meat. Ham steaks were in there. I really liked them. Had them a couple times since then. Not a real common thing. In my opinion, they're a lot like a pork chop. They got a little more fat in them, just kind of marbled all throughout them. But I really like them. And I'm not even sure how many, I guess just two. I guess we just got falling apart already. Two great big ham steaks here. I think one rack is gonna do it if I can get all the plastic off of this guy. But I've got two racks, so I think I'm gonna do, let's see. I can just do one rack, I guess. And what I was gonna do is I thought there was 4 in here actually. I was gonna do 2 and put barbecue sauce on them, and then 2 leaving them plain. I'm gonna have to use 2 racks, that thing is huge. So I'm gonna spin this one around this way. And I'll have to get my other rack over here for this one. I don't have any salt, pepper, and garlic mixed up yet either, so hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I've got my salt, pepper, and garlic here. We're not gonna overdo it here. I got way too much mixed up, but we're just gonna coat these a little bit. That's probably good. Flip it over. This side. Hold on, I'm gonna go stick this one out on the smoker here. And I'm back, we'll get this other one out here on the rack. And the way we're gonna do these is first, we're gonna go low and slow. Probably about, I got the smoker set at 180 right now. And we're probably gonna go for, it's probably gonna be 2.5 hours. And then we're going to pull them out of the smoker, bring them in here. We're going to individually wrap them in aluminum foil. And one of these guys is going to get barbecue sauce. The other one I'm just going to leave plain. This one's a little thicker than that other one. But one's going to get barbecue sauce, one's going to get plain. They're going to be individually wrapped. We're going to stick them back on the smoker, probably take another hour, hour and a half. And at that point, we're also going to turn the smoker up in heat, probably to about 230. And looking for an internal temperature on these, I want to get them up to about 200 degrees, 195, 205, something like that. Get all this fat, collagen, whatever's in here, all melted down good, and they should just about fall apart at that point. But I'm gonna go stick this one out on the smoker with the other one, and I'll be right back. Get that pan all cleaned off there, bud. Yeah, you're a good guy. So anyway, I got those pork steaks out here on the smoker. Come on, bud, you coming out? And that's the smoker I'm using. Yeah, it's a little dirty, but that's okay. This is a Masterbuilt Sportsman Elite. I'm not sure they still make this smoker anymore. This is an electric smoker, and I'll talk more about that here in just a second. I'm not going to open the door because temperature already dropped down to 148 and the smoke stopped rolling. I'm going to close the lid up just a smidge. Anyway, like I said, that's an electric smoker, and if you are thinking about getting into this, starting to try to smoke some things, I highly recommend that smoker. It's not real expensive, so I'm sure you've seen things like Traegers and Big Green Egg and all that kind of stuff. They also come with a big green price tag on them. And no sense in spending that kind of money if it's something that you really may not like or be into all that much. That little guy doesn't cost very much, and really the taste on it, I really can't tell much difference. Maybe if I had like a charcoal smoker and made something on it, same thing on the electric smoker, could I tell a difference? Probably. But without doing that, it's really good. And the nice thing about this electric smoker, I mean, all you gotta do is just, you plug it in, you set the temperature, and you go. You gotta add some wood to it every once in a while, which right down there, pretty simple to do. There's no charcoal to mess with, no ash, no pellets, no chance of running out of gas or anything like that. Not the biggest smoker. And I did do a pork loin, it's been 2 or 3 days ago, I did a pork loin. My wife and my daughter went up to my wife's parents, and I had a pork loin that was, literally it was about that long and probably about that big around. There's no way we were gonna eat it all, but it wouldn't fit in that smoker. So I ended up cutting it in half, which is fine because I wanted to send half of it with her, take up to her dad because he really likes that. I've made it before up there on an offset charcoal smoker that I have when we've gone up to the cabin, and he really liked that, so I wanted to send half of it with them to take up there. I guess they thought it was delicious. I know the part that I had it was really juicy and stuff. It was really good. And I didn't make a video on it. I wish I would have. I thought I was going to be pressed for time. I've done a lot of pork loins over the years, and sometimes they can take a long time to get done. And they're going to leave about 3:30 in the afternoon that day. So I took my daughter to school that morning, got back home, and started right away smoking that pork loin, which was about 8:30, and it was done by noon. So I ended up having plenty of time. I should have made a video on it, but I didn't. But that's the way it goes. I'll have to do another one because it was really good. But anyway, yeah, if you're thinking about getting into smoking meat and that kind of thing, I highly recommend that little electric smoker. It's perfect for doing chicken wings, and if you've been following along, you know that I love my chicken wings. And it's perfect for that. I've done all kinds of stuff in there. Am I thinking about upgrading to something else? Maybe. But right now the channel is just a little teeny tiny channel. And can the channel justify it? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Can I justify it personally? But we'll see how things go here as spring rolls around and summer, and I plan on doing a whole lot of this stuff. There is something else I do want to get for the channel. I really want to get this thing. It's pretty versatile. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. I really want to get it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it here probably within the next 2 or 3 months, and pretty excited about bringing that onto the channel. We'll see how things go, but I'm 99.9% sure I'm going to be getting this thing. Anyway guys, I will link that smoker down in the description below. I really highly recommend it. It works great. All you gotta do is just set the temperature. You don't have to worry about that at all. It maintains the temperature for you. And away you go. So anyway, we've got about 2 to 2.5 hours with those pork steaks out on the smoker, and I'll bring you back in. All right guys, so we're right at the 2-hour mark, and I'm gonna pull one of these off of here, and I think I'm going to cover this one here with barbecue sauce. Looking good, looking pretty juicy. Not sure what we're up to temp on here. We're gonna check that here too. I'm guessing about 140, 145, something like that. Hold on, we'll check that out. Okay, so we're just gonna stick this probe in here and see what we've got. Got this thermometer here. I love this thing. I'll link it down below as well, but let's see, the thickest part here looks like right in here. And we'll see what we're up to. Looks like we're up to about 129, 130, right in there. 129 is where we're at, and I want to get up to about 200. So I think we've probably got at least another hour and a half to get that up. But I'm going to coat this guy with barbecue sauce. And I thought about making my own barbecue sauce, but I'm just going with this Cookies Original. I really like this stuff. I don't know if it's available in your part of the country. I really don't know, but we're going to coat it with that just on one side, just on the top side here. Put a good, whoops, good smothering of that on there. And then we're gonna wrap it up in tin foil. And then I'm gonna do the same with the other one, but I'm not gonna put barbecue sauce on it. I'm just gonna wrap it up plain. So we'll dump this guy off of the rack here. Maybe, it's kind of stuck. And I bet we've got another hour and a half before these guys are done. Here, buddy, come lick that up. I'm sure you'll like it. But we're just gonna wrap this up in tin foil. Aluminum foil, whatever you want to call it. I call it tin foil. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up and put it back out on the smoker. I'm gonna do the same with the other one, just no barbecue sauce on that one. Get it closed up there as tight as we can. And back on the smoker it goes. All right, so I got those wrapped up, one with barbecue sauce, the other one I'm just leaving plain. Got them back out here on the smoker, and I set the temperature up to about 230. We're at 167 right now. Weather is sure changing. There's not much snow left. If you look in the ditch, well, you can't see it from here, but there is some snow still. I don't know if you can see that off over there in the distance, but there's a little bit of snow in the ditch yet. But other than that, I think we're good to go. I think winter is over as far as I can see out on the forecast. It's supposed to be in the 50s and 60s, so I think we're done. What are you doing, goofball? Anyway. Probably another hour and a half, and we're gonna be eating. I'm hungry. All right, guys, bringing these off the grill now. It's been about almost another hour and a half. That's hot. And to be honest with you, I'm starving right now. I don't remember which one had barbecue sauce on it and which one didn't. So we'll see what we got here. A lot of liquid in this one. I'm thinking this one might have the barbecue sauce in it. Yeah, it does. I can smell it. Looking good. Got that one over here. That's got the barbecue sauce on it. Oh man, that looks good. I'm gonna go pull the other one off. And the other one that doesn't have any barbecue sauce on it at all. Got it brought in here. Lay him out here. All right, so just got these pulled off of the grill. I'm gonna try this because it looks really, really good. This one with barbecue sauce on it looks really good. Give that a try. Oh, heck yeah. Another bite. And now the one without barbecue sauce. We'll see how it turns out. I think it's gonna taste about like a pork chop. Yep. Both of them are really super tender. If I had to pick one, I'd probably pick this one with the barbecue sauce. It's really good. Buddy's over there licking off the plate. Good thing the wife and kid aren't home tonight because I am probably gonna eat all this myself. I'm starving. So maybe not as quite fall apart as I hoped they would be, but I did take them off a little bit early just because I'm starving. But really, really good. Tastes a lot like a pork chop, heck of a lot cheaper. We don't cost much at all. But that's what we've got here tonight. We got pork steak with barbecue sauce, pork steak plain. They're both really, really good. Really simple to make. So I hope you enjoyed this video a little bit. Give it a big old thumbs up. Comments go down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.